What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the BnB podcast. Bert and Burger, we are your host, your cousins. I'm Burger. The other guy is Bert. We're just trying to bring a little bit of the family element to the podcast world. Welcome to episode 180. You heard that right. We've been doing this for 180 weeks in a row. I don't know how many years that is, but it's got to be like 3.5 at this point, right?
It's like 10 or something like that, yeah.
Yep. So, yeah. So,
Yeah.
welcome, everybody. You heard that right. It is episode 180 already. So, Bert's highlight clip should be dropping any second now. I mean, any minute. He told us, he promised, he's like, I'm gonna do it this time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do it this time.
Yeah.
So, keep your eyes peeled for that because Bert never lies.
Never. I've never lied before in my whole life. Never. Underscored.
You know, speaking of the podcast, my dad says, how many followers do you got and stuff? So we were talking, and then my brother says, maybe you'd have more if you stopped talking about Peter.
What?
Yeah.
Not
like a person named Peter, like a winky,
Uh-huh.
like a pee-pee.
Yeah.
I was like, well, you see, the people that like talking about Peter,
Mm-hmm.
that's who we want here.
Exactly.
And my dad's like, how many people do you think are like that? Because my brother was like Scott. Like, yeah, like Scott. How many more people do you think are like that? I'm like, damn, you right. You right. Not too many Scotties in the world.
Dude, honestly, one of the guys I'm working with is kind of giving me like kind of that energy a little bit. Not really, because he's not like handicapped
Uncle
or
Scott
nothing, but like
vibes or like Uncle vibes, because those are two very different
maybe
vibes.
a little bit of both.
Oh, so you think he's going to get you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You think he's going to twist your penis, as my grandpa threatened me the other day?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm working with a bunch of guys from like a southern state. It's not even, well, yeah, I guess it is southern. So they'll have like fucking comments, and some of them just are ripping zingers all day.
See, we are all one and the same,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, one of
No
them.
matter where you're from.
Exactly. What was it? I was like, there's another southern guy, and he's been giving me dirty looks at work. I'm like, what the fuck is going? Like, did I do something to piss this guy
He's
off?
been giving you dirty looks, like he's been biting his lip or something, or what do you mean by dirty?
Yeah, dirty. Like he's like
On
mad dogging
BnB,
me.
you never know.
He's mad dogging me. He's
He's
looking
raw
by.
dogging you.
Yeah, exactly. He's fucking raw dogging me as I walk by.
Mhm.
I'm like, what the fuck? Did I piss this guy off? He's always looking angry whenever I look at him. Like, he's no smile, no head nod, no nothing. He just like,
It's probably because you ruined top 5 on BnB.
probably he knows. And he like, and then I asked one of the guys, I'm like, dude, what's up with this guy? Like, what's up with fucking Daryl here? Like, why is he mad
points at him.
dogging me?
What's up with that guy?
And they're like, well, or one of the guy who kind of reminds me of what I'd imagine a real sharp Uncle Scott would be like, which I guess is probably like an oxymoron or whatever the fuck it's called. But he's like, well, it's probably because you look like a fucking dirty Q-tip. I'm like, wow, that's tough.
True.
I don't know. It's just like nice cousinly roasting that goes on. So I'm at that point where, that happens.
Yeah, it's pretty typical in your life. No matter what state you are, Bert gets called names. Like literally
Lesbian
everywhere.
Got that one already.
Holy shit, you've moved so many states away too, and
So,
they
like,
still follow
And I'm in
you.
like a gay capital of the world.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, you fit in here, buttweed.
Yeah,
Cool.
you're one of us.
Yeah, I'm like, cool, thanks.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. It's always awkward when people like are fucking riffing on you, and then they're like, it's okay, you're allowed to fire back. I'm just a queer. Like, I don't know how to do that shit.
Yeah, you do. Anyways, I told my brother how you said you're attracted to men, but not their
Okay, only
penis.
talking about bringing this up every week.
And I told my brother I'm the opposite. I like the cocks, not really the men.
Uh-huh.
Because I like thinking of, when I see a wiener, it makes me think of a beautiful supermodel
I see.
taking it out to dinner and having tea with it.
Yeah.
I don't see the man, I see the dong.
Right.
And Bert doesn't see the dong, he sees the man.
Yep. That's the way she goes.
And he completely ignored me, my brother did, and said, Dad, did you hear Bert's attracted to men, but not their Peters?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Good one.
Yeah, and then I'm like, well, no, I said I like the dongs. I just don't like the guys. And brother, again, I think just ignored that. And he's like, yeah, see, I mean, Bert's gay. I tried.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's tough. He just latched onto it. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, everybody is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty bold statement for you to say.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know what it is. There's somebody else recently that I saw, and I'm like, yep, they beat Odell. Oh, it was that that one guy, Kane the Conqueror.
Yeah,
guy.
that's yeah, it's just like the way you go about it is what makes it kind of weird. Like, yeah, I can see that picture of Jonathan Mayers or ripped guys, and I'll be like, okay, that's a nice looking guy there.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know, he's got nice muscles, got nice skin, whatever it is. You're like, oh, I want him to put it in my butt.
Yeah, no, I've never.
That's
thought
when
that.
it gets weird, Bert. I just don't like that. Yeah, well, you didn't think that with his winky, but you thought that with his tongue.
No, I mean, that's like, I think I even mentioned it the other day. I think I narrowed it down a bit more. It's more just like...
Kate, no, you said it's jealousy. No, Bert, like you were like, I remember the conversation. I was an undergrad in college,
but then I think about...
the way you went about it made me uncomfortable.
See, but then I
like,
think
yeah,
about
man,
any of the other parts of it, and I'm like, no, that's bad. That's ucky. No. Like, I don't want to touch him or nothing. Like, I
think you kind of
no,
do.
I
think
don't.
you want to sniff
No, I
him.
think what it really is it's almost more like a...
Bert, you can be gay. That's fine. Just don't be trans.
See, I just... Yeah, that's the real part there.
Oh, you are tranny, though. I forgot.
You
know, apparently I was told recently that that's actually a really bad word.
Yep, I've also heard that.
I always thought that it was just short for the word transgender.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I never ever thought of it as a slur. We just found out, well, I just found out a week or two ago, honky is also a slur too. I'm like, fuck, man, I can't keep up with things that people are getting offended over anymore. Like, I literally never fucking thought of it like that.
I know.
Yeah.
I say it so much around my buddies at this point. Like, at first, they used to get pissed off at me because they're all like fucking progressive.
Well, now you're switching it over to butt tweet, and I think that's going to fucking turn into something too.
Slurs.
Hey, you know that's like a really bad one?
Yeah, I could actually see it becoming that, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing buckwheat is some kind of slur too.
Well, it's from
somebody.
Little Rascals. It's like that's the way the little black kid used to say it. Because there was a guy named Buckwheat, and it was, hey there, Buckwheat.
Well, yeah, buckwheat is an older word than Little Rascals, believe it or not.
No, I'm saying that's one of the characters' names. And it's...
I know. Well, you're talking about the way you say it. I'm just saying I'm going to assume that is a slur or something. Like, honky tonk is fine, but just honky? What about tonk? Like, you know, tonk a truck ass.
Yeah.
I don't know. The way... But again, you know, we've talked about language and stuff. If I'm not using it to bring anybody down, leave me alone. So... Mm-hmm. When I call Bert a honky, I'm not trying to hurt his fucking feelings.
Or if you
if
are.
I was, that'd be kind of funny. Yeah, that makes me look like, you know what you are, motherfucker? You're a honky.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't dare.
Yeah. Oh, what? Take that back.
Yeah. Take it back. Yeah, so what, Bert says. What if that were true?
Yeah. So what if I am, huh?
Yeah, that's what he'll say when we hop in an Xbox party. I was like, you know, we got to start normalizing some of these words more because we're gonna have a much better society when people don't get offended over every little thing as well. Because when we start to make things not so bad when we say it, I feel like we start to get a knowledge on things we should say and what we shouldn't say. Like, never in my professional life have I had words that I say on Bert and Burger slip out in a real conversation. Like that freaking
that could be dangerous.
Black and white, that mask that I put on where this is a professional burger and this is a raw burger, right? Like,
mm-hmm. I
think we could get a little bit further if we start to have a bigger understanding of things and not just take it at face value. It's just like we're teaching people how to think critically here at Bert and Burger. Who would have thought we were as deep as we are talking about buttholes all the time?
Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, this is really an educational show, so...
It is, yeah. It's time that you start learning about the meaning behind some things. Mm-hmm. It's not about what you say, but how you say it.
Yeah.
And where it's coming from. Is it coming from a place of comedy? Then go ham. If it's coming from a place from hurt, like Bert has been on the Survivor org, you should probably not say it. That's one thing. Like, I do not think you should be mean to people. That's something that we disagree on, but I don't think just saying one word or saying a joke is necessarily being mean to a particular person. If anything, it's making us look more fucking stupid as well. Plus, I know people that fall into some of these categories that would think it's funny, or that they say worse shit than I have. You should hear some of the shit I've heard gay people say about gay people. You could probably talk about it from your org, right? They got some comments.
Oh, yeah.
They talk about stuff. Yeah. So,
definitely.
You can make fun of white people. I can make fun of Bert. That's about it's great, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's just like I said. It's like, you can call me a fucker. You can call me a retard. You can call me an asshole. You can call me a cunt. I won't care. You call me fat, and then I want to start crying. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
You can call my mom that. You can call my family that. I don't care, but don't call me fat, man.
It's too much.
Damn, that's too far.
Man, that one hurts.
It don't bother me as much as it used to, though. I started to calm down on it.
That's good. I know, that's a popular one. Popular first place to go. I know, that was the thing when the one guy was talking shit about me looking like a fucking dirty Q-tip. Like, yeah, no, the first thing that came to my mind. Where did your mind
go, Bert?
I was going to call him Meatball. He's
like
5 feet tall.
In what way?
He's like 5 feet tall. He's a round little man. Yeah. First thing that came to my mind, he's like, come on, fire back. I'm like, it's okay. You know, the first place my mind always goes when somebody say that is like fucking the kill shot. Like, no, I'm actually all set. I can't think of anything, actually. I just lied to him instead.
Yeah, so you just lie, which is worse than just joking around, Cole.
Yeah.
But at that point, too, you could have been like, oh, well, I mean, you're short. I mean, it's like so forced at that point, too. So, like, the comedic timing's kind of gone. Yeah. So, how is the old org going, though? Bert is still alive and well. I think he's honestly going to do a lot farther or do a lot better than I did. And I'm going to be honest, like, I can see him like, I'm so proud of you. I hope you do better than me. I mean, it is kind of gay that you'll get farther than me, but I am, like, genuinely happy, too, that you're still in it and going far.
Yeah.
But I kind of realize, like, I don't really think we can compare our games too much because we are playing it as about drastically different as you could play in a Survivor org. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I don't... Would you... Yeah, I guess I can't go into too many specifics, but I think you were playing a little bit more aggressive than I am, weren't you?
What do you think?
Shit, I think so.
Fucking everybody literally wanted to fucking kill me, dude. Like, it was amazing.
I think people don't really know who I am.
Yeah, people forget you're playing the game.
I know. Some people know life. It's so fucking hard, though. It's so fucking cringe. It's literally so cringe. And then I brought it up to one of the guys, like, how much I work or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, that's why some of my stuff's short, because, like, I fucking am responding at work. He's like, I don't know how you're doing this. I'm like, yeah, no, I mean, it's not bad.
No, you finally got the hang of it.
I did, yeah.
I knew you would.
I'm looking forward to when it's over, so I'll be able
Bert's
to...
got that dog in him.
Fuck off. Yeah, it'll be nice. I grinded. I got out of work early yesterday, and I grinded for about 7 hours.
Bert went crazy yesterday. I was at a fucking wedding, and Bert's just blowing up my phone because I have notifications on for your confessional. So every time you're posting. Yeah,
it was insane. It was kind of fun, though. There was a certain point where I was just like, I just got to hit the gas. I'm playing the game. I got to do all this fucking stuff. I'm talking my confessional, like step by step of everything I was thinking during the day.
Yeah, that's what people
were looking for.
Are wanting in confessionals, yeah.
Yeah, too bad it's only going to happen once a week.
I literally said that in spectator chat. I said, I hope you guys enjoy Bert's fucking dump right now because you're not going to hear from him for another 6 days.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I have my fucking... vacation thing. I'll probably have plenty of time to do it then.
You'll have way more time to do it.
I'll just be doing it on my phone. Assuming I make it 6 more days. But yeah.
Yeah, no, the thing with me is I might have talked about this on the pod. I know I've talked about it, but I remember like somebody said I was a very polarizing player and I loved drama and I was nominated for the biggest villain and I didn't get it. And I was, kind of like relieved and kind of bummed at the same time. That would have been a cool one to have.
Mm-hmm.
But I went and asked the dude, I'm like, hey, like, besides the little feud I had with Link, where else was I villainous? Because I really wasn't. Like, I didn't talk shit to anybody else. And I just think, I think it was worse. I wasn't even villainous. It was more like people didn't like me, which is way worse. Like, oh, this fucking burger guy's so annoying. At least the people outside of my alliance, like that, I had a good core group of 5 people, and we all got along really nicely. But the people that were outside of that alliance, I think, thought I was pretty fucking annoying.
I don't know why. Like, even watching everything, I feel like a lot of people, like even in my org, like they're calling certain people threats and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I see it, but I'm doing the math on stuff. Like, they're calling somebody a fucking challenge threat, like a challenge beast or whatever the fuck. Mm-hmm. And then I'm looking at my stats, and I'm like, I think I'm doing better than this person.
Good.
But I'm not. I almost typed it out just because my ego, I'm kind of like, well, he's actually kind of mid. I mean, look over at me or like this other person. And then I'm like, no. Let's just, let's stay quiet here.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just so weird. I feel like a lot of people just kind of are like, they're bridging gaps. I mean, I know I don't have all the information. Nobody has all the information in the game, but like,
I do. Oh,
exactly. But even like at the time, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I'm really not following it too much. I constantly check my boy Bert and sometimes our admin that's in there too. Mm-hmm. But no, I kind of wanted to legitimately follow it, and
it is kind of a lot when you're not.
There's
like,
a lot to go over, and there's a lot of just reading, which I'm not a fan of. Like, so I don't know. It's cool, but also I think like in real Survivor, I mean, first impressions are everything. So I think as soon as I started getting a little bit of bad heat from people, I just never really shook it too much. Because I think like a good villain is somebody that, they're an asshole, but they're good at the game too. Mm-hmm. And I think I just kind of got asshole right and wasn't too good at the game part, at least in the last one.
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird. Then it was the whole, polar opposite personalities from what yours was,
For most of the people,
everybody I've talked to has been pretty straight and narrow.
Literally. So like very much on the straight part.
Yeah, I know.
Couple that are crooked, but
yeah, but I mean, I don't know, versus yours, your last time was probably a bit of a shell shock.
Mine was shell shock, PTSD. I had a lot of theys and furries in mine, which, I mean, in this country, man, you can choose whatever you want, but playing in a social game with folks like that where you need them to be your allies, I think I stuck out like a sore thumb. I'm pretty sure I was the only straight one of the only straight people there.
Right. Yeah,
so
it's tough.
It was something, Bert. So, but you're doing good. I think you got a very good chance of getting further than your big cud did.
Well, let's see. I've been waiting for the fucking backstab since week 1, so...
Yeah, that's how I was, too. How many people are left now?
Like 8, I think.
There's 8 people left?
Oh, I think so.
I think there's like 10 or 9.
Oh, no. We were at 12, and I think there's 3 of them taken out, so 9 or 8. What the fuck? Because it was at 12.
Well, if you were at 12 and 3 were taken out, then that would be 10 then, because 12, 11, and then 10.
Let me see.
Or that would be 9.
Yee, we at 9.
So basically, if you don't get voted out next, you're going to be tied with me at the minimum.
Yeah.
Yep, all you got to do is survive 1 more, Birdie.
Damn.
Then we'll be tied. Survive 2 more, and you win.
Yeah. Yep, we shall see. We shall see.
Yeah, so that is the Survivor org update. A lot can happen in a week, so...
A lot has happened.
A lot is going to happen, actually.
A lot.
So you'll have to stay tuned for the next episode and see how far old Bert makes it. So, I mean, let's start with the big news going around. So a bunch of billionaires got fucking murdered by the ocean. Recently. This has literally been everywhere. I'm not really sure why this has so much attention behind it.
It's very peculiar.
It might literally be because of the memes, honestly. Like, I wonder if this would have flew under the radar if the fucking internet wasn't assholes and started making memes about it. So,
because they
to
went
those of you
hard.
living under a rock, they went pretty crazy with them.
Cringe.
To everybody living under a rock, a group of 5 people of very wealthy status got in a submarine to go look at the Titanic. Burger, the Titanic, hasn't that been under the ocean for over 100 years? Well, you would be right. That's why they're in a submarine going to take a peek at it. However, the fucking sub, from my understanding, was literally built by Bert and Burger, you could say. This thing was a hunk of shit.
What the fuck?
I mean, it was bad.
Yeah.
And I was listening to Blake's live on TikTok a few days ago, and he was saying things like there's a window. Oh, no, actually, this might be from Critical, actually. Yeah, never mind. Blake was roasting him on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
He was a part of the memes. Charlie was saying that there was a window in the sub that is made to... the stats aren't correct here, but the point is still there. Basically, it was something about how this window could withstand pressure from like 1,300 meters down, and they were going like 4,500 meters down.
Yeah.
So, like, they weren't just like...
issue.
Well, it wasn't a pressurizing issue. It was a submarine issue as a whole. It wasn't one thing.
Yeah.
It was the entire goddamn fucking hunk of garbage. And so, like, that was one of the many things wrong with it. Some of the levers had, like, duct tape around it and shit like that. And I don't remember the name of the company that did it. It's like Ocean View or something like that is in charge of the sub. But the way that I understand it, it's like a private little company that sends people in submarines and makes like a lot of money off of it. And so many experts were saying like, yo, that fucking thing's a hunk of shit, don't get in it. And then the one guy's like, they're kind of just assholes. They're a bit anal about safety in this world.
Okay.
And, like,
Dangerous.
I get it. OSHA's assholes, right? Where they want to come around and say, put your hard hat on when you're taking a piss and all of that shit. Buddy, we're talking about you putting a window that's supposed to be a little bit stronger than what you got it at. You're going about 5,000 feet lower than it.
Yeah, that's a bit of a douchebag move.
Like,
if you ask
it
me.
ain't just being anal, my friend. I mean, you're being a cunt.
You're being retarded.
Yeah, so, and it's just been this really, like, interesting thing because it's literally all over the media, and everyone was saying, yeah, we lost contact with them. We don't know where they're at. We're still looking for them. I'm like, bitch, they're dead. What are you talking about? This is the fucking ocean we're talking about here. Okay? Like, no, it's... They're in heaven now. Like, leave them alone. Like, seriously. Like, I don't know. And they were really trying to like toy with the idea that maybe they could find him and stuff. And nope, they have confirmed they
got squished.
They're donezoed. Yeah, they basically it was probably pretty fucking instant too. So
yeah, I heard some other funny thing about one of the monitors. Like they had a picture from the inside, and one of the monitors was screwed into like the hull of the ship. Mm-hmm. So once they got so far down, that was like a weak point or something. Like what the fuck?
Well, this is what
there's so much stupid shit though. That's all fake, but.
And also with Blake, they were saying something like the monitor to see the Titanic was really bad. Like it was some shitty little screen.
Yeah. So
like you literally, this is kind of where Sue could come and play and say, you could just look at a picture of it online and be just as satisfied.
Uh-huh.
because Bert's friend said, like, yeah, I don't want to go to the Grand Canyon. I can just look at pictures of it online. Like, he's one of those asshole virgins. So, but at least at the Grand Canyon, you get to see it for what it's worth. And you get to see it with your own two eyes. On the Titanic sub, you're literally looking at it through a screen. Like, I could just, like, look at it through YouTube right now if I wanted to, if they were streaming it. You know what I mean? Like, you get the experience of going down in a sub, I guess, but other than that, and one of the shittiest parts is a kid didn't even want to go on it, from what I heard.
That's terrible.
He was scared to go on it, but it was a 19-year-old kid, and he was nervy to go on there, and but he's like, all right, I guess I'll go with Pops on Father's Day, so he fucking went on, and then he got squished by the ocean. Seriously.
He wanted him to stay in the ocean.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. Apparently, Mr. Beast got invited to go on that, too. He posted his DMs.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he promptly told him, I'm good, but
I'm all set.
Yeah, we could have lost Jimmy there.
God damn. That would have been a travesty.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just interesting, and so many people are making memes about it, and it's like too soon, I think, but also like
there's so fucking many.
Yeah, it's also like I just don't really I think the stupidity is what's being more memed on. Like, it's not like actually people dying.
I think
there is some weird people on iFunny like, good, fuck them billionaires, they can all burn in hell, and I'm like, whoa, chill.
Yeah, that's what a lot.
Now that is jealousy, Bert, not your little heart on you get when you look at naked men. That is fucking jealousy right there.
Yeah, no, that's pretty bad.
That's just stupid, but you know, it's like the whole oh, did you pray? Like, that's why you lost an Apex. Like, when I say that, I'm not fucking like memeing on the actual act of it. It's more of like those people that say, oh, I'll pray for you, I'll pray for this, I'll pray for you, and then they never fucking do it or something. It's just like some throwaway response, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm memeing on. Obviously, if you want to do that, like, please go ahead, but
go crazy.
Be meaningful about it, yeah. So it's the same kind of thing with this. It's just like, no, we're memeing on the stupidity. Even if they fucking survived, like, people would still make these memes. It's not them dying. It's this guy literally being like, yo, dude, there's a hole in your boat. And he's like, fuck you, OSHA.
Yeah.
Fucking goddamn pussies.
Yeah. It's my damn boat, ain't it? Leave me alone.
Yeah, leave us alone.
What the
and everyone's
fuck?
like, do not go down there, bro. This submarine will implode. Eat a dick. Pound sand, honky.
Yep.
That is what we're memeing on. Like, god damn. Like, you don't really fuck around with submarines. Like,
no.
That's one of those
things.
That's
like yeah, it's like underwater aircraft type shit. You know what I mean? It's like, you don't fuck around with airplanes. You don't fuck around with submarines. You don't fuck around with...
Yeah, you don't.
Where humans don't belong.
Yeah, we're not supposed to be down there, so be careful.
Exactly.
So, yeah, and again, I'm not. I think the owner of the freaking company was on the sub as well, so he's gonzoed as well. Probably good for that whole company to be done and over with, so this doesn't have to happen again. But
sounds like a
yeah, it's just mess. Yeah, this is a mess for sure. I think it's cool that they had things available to go see the Titanic. Like, if it's like safe and it's a OSHA approved, I don't know who approved submarines. Fucking James Cameron from Avatar, maybe. I don't know, because he's been down there a couple times. But if it's, you know, how do they say that? The state of the art. I mean, it's like,
yeah, if it's like cutting edge,
state of the art, a fucking submarine, get your ass down there and see it. Absolutely, but fuck, I mean, this ain't something you want to jerry rig down it.
Oh, fuck that!
Get in your cardboard box and hold your breath for a long time.
Yeah, nope. That's the one thing. Hey, Bert, let's go for a fucking let's go check out the Titanic. Yeah, you can go by yourself, pal.
Yeah, I'm not going.
I'm actually good.
You're just checking out the sub? Like, is that a fucking hole? What the hell?
Yeah.
Hey, just put your finger in it.
Yeah. See, I feel like it's just like my fucking...
Put my finger in it?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like the fear of flying, you know? It's like flying, totally fine. Millions of flights go out every fucking day. It's a tested process. Now going down fucking thousands of feet in the water.
Submarines, not so much.
Nope. That is not an everyday thing. You're testing fate. You're testing the big man. You're getting a fucking submarine.
You're testing untested things, so or not very many tested. There is a right way to do it. Like,
I'm sure
we have gone to the bottom of the ocean at the deepest parts. Like, submarines in and of themselves are fine. Like, you can go deep in a submarine. I mean, this where the Titanic is fairly goddamn deep. So, there is a right way to do it, but it just seems like this was like a get-rich-quick kind of scheme of making a homemade sub that was not approved to go down.
Yes. Did you see that video? There's a video of a guy who was like a flat earther who made a homemade rocket.
Great.
And like flew himself up so high and the parachute didn't go, and then he just like fucking Mickey Mouse splatted.
Really?
Yes, it was not good.
When was that?
I don't remember, but a dude made a homemade...
Was this like 3 days ago, or...?
Oh, it was like a long time ago. I think I probably heard it on a podcast or something. But it's similar thing, you know, where it's like, hey, look at this guy. Yeah, it's like, you know, we do a face reveal. It's like, yo, Bert and Berger made a submarine, and we're going to go down and check out Mariana Trench.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, huh?
All right, Mad Mike Hughes dies after crash landing homemade rocket. This was back in 2020. A U.S. Daredevil pilot has been killed during an attempted launch of a homemade rocket in the California desert. Mike Hughes, 64, crash landed his steam-powered rocket shortly after takeoff.
Yeah,
a video on social media shows a rocket being fired into the sky before plummeting to the ground nearby. Hughes was well known for his belief that the Earth was flat. He hoped to prove his theory by going to space.
It's bad. Yeah.
You know, like...
That one's sad.
This is just kind of sad. Like, this man was just passionate about something, and...
he was going to see it through to the end, damn it.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I had that much passion about something to go and fucking try to prove it. Like... But damn, Mike, like, he was trying to reach an altitude of 5,000 feet while riding a steam-powered rocket. 5,000 feet, that's not, like... I
don't think that's high either.
Well, it's not necessarily, you know, it's not like I could throw a football that high, but that's not even close to where I feel like a lot of big planes fly.
Yeah, no, I think it's like 50,000 feet is an airplane. It's like a mile high or whatever. 52,000 feet?
Well, 32,000 feet. A mile's like 5,000 and something feet.
I thought it was like, oh shit, maybe it's 5,200, 52,000?
What are you talking about?
What?
Planes like fly like 7,000, like 7 miles feet in the 7 miles in the air.
Well, I thought it was the fucking Mile High Club for a reason. What the hell?
It's like you're over a mile, dude. It's just more saying you fucked in a plane. They're not being a fucking scientific term.
Yeah, why would they use mile? Should be 7 Mile High Club.
Because you can do it at any mile. It's not like your Peter stops working at different things.
Well, actually, yeah, no.
I mean, if you go high enough, yeah, but they're not talking about fucking the Moon Mile High Club.
Yeah.
With the help of his partner, Waldo Stakes. Damn. So Mike Hughes and Waldo Stakes were trying to make a fucking rocket.
Yep.
Yeah. This kind of reminds me of Astronaut Farmer.
What? Huh?
Where some farmer made a rocket. I don't remember. Yeah, some Billy Bob Thornton movie. Hang on. He set a Guinness World Record in 2002 for the longest limousine jump ever. Okay, Mike Hughes was not just some guy chasing his dream. He's an actual
that was the
daredevil
thing they were talking about.
Yeah,
oh, shit, okay.
I see.
Okay, I guess. He's cool again.
Yeah, so he was a daredevil. He wasn't... Okay.
Justified.
I don't know. Yeah, I suppose. Rip Mike Hughes, rip Titanic billionaire sub people.
L.
But kids, if you're doing something that's kind of dangerous, it probably shouldn't be held together with fucking duct tape at the end of the day. Or built by a flat earther.
Uh-huh.
Or at least get it checked, man. I mean.
Mm-hmm. Please. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully this meme dies out, though, soon. It's not most of them haven't even been that funny.
It's so gay. Opening eye funny, and the first, 40 fucking memes all are underwater or have this gay-ass sub.
Yeah, they lost connection to their controller.
Who fucking cares?
Wasn't even funny the first time I read it.
I know. There's so many. Now, the funny one, I sent you one that I thought was pretty damn funny, but...
Yeah, all those memes are gay, so I don't know. I wonder if there's any kind of thing that's going to come out of this that maybe it'll make ocean travel safer, so it'll open up the gates for future oceanic exploration.
Yes.
These guys walked so other people could run.
Yeah, that's a good way of saying it.
Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe it'll be like, wow, what a bunch of homos, and then they never do it again. Yeah. So what about the topics you brought, Bert? You got a couple things on here.
Yeah. So I got a couple gay ones.
When don't you?
Rarely. So this is actually, dude, boy, howdy, boy, oh goodness, oh me, oh my. Yesterday, history was made.
Okay.
I found the best video on YouTube.
Damn, that is not the direction anybody fucking thought you were going to go with that.
Nope.
Literally don't care.
Darn.
So, this is the part where we draft of the show.
Yeah, baby.
All right, I'm playing on my phone. Start talking.
So basically, what ended up happening was I was scrolling on the old tube before I went to bed.
The old hub.
On the hub, as you do. Mm-hmm. And, dude, man, this is it was an edited video of scenes from Dumb and Dumber that were cut together and spliced into Cyberpunk. Which Cyberpunk...
Nice. Okay.
You know, I talked about Cyberpunk, I think, for 8 weeks in a row.
Fucking, yeah, overrated as hell.
Yeah. And dude, man, fuck. I'm not allowed to make editing promises or anything, but man, I saw this and it got me thinking shit, that's silly. That's very silly. It was insane. The editing was incredible. There's a fucking scene, I guess, in Dumb and Dumber or whatever, when Lloyd or whatever the fucking shitter Drew Carey, Jim?
Yeah, yep, you're fucking Jim. This big Jim Carrey fucking fan, and then you just called him the guy that hosts The Price is Right.
So here you got Drew Carey, sliding, snagging a briefcase and shit, and I'm like, wow. There's just everything in this fucking video was just, it was flawless. I was just dumbstruck. And
this shit's so bad.
It led me to,
I'm going to count how many times I smile. Keep talking.
So, what ends up happening is, there's a bunch of great scenes, and it blew me away. I've never seen anything like this. I mean, I have, probably, in my mind, but I haven't in such a long time. I don't know. Whatever it was incredible. And it drove me to leave my first comment on a YouTube video. This is the first time. I think I've actually memed on this before, so is it the first time? Damn, this shit drove me to a point where I needed to leave a comment on this motherfucker's video. I said some.
Oh, that's what you were talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a masterpiece.
What was the comment? All right, well, you're going to cut out that entire part of the comment. We can still talk about this video, though, if you would like.
Yeah, so it was amazing.
Yeah, I'm watching this, and this is just
You don't fuck with it?
Yeah, no, I
don't know, man. I think a lot of it also has to do with, knowing the memes of the actual game. Man, I don't know. I might have to fucking link it.
I don't think you need to know the memes to see what's happening.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, it's for a movie crossover with another thing, I feel like it's pretty good. I mean, the edits are
good.
Up, a couple tier. It's within reach of something I could do, maybe.
It flows well, but I mean, this kind of shit where it's like forced like that, just, that ain't Daddy's type of comedy.
Yeah. I mean, that's just like...
I didn't smile one time, ladies and gentlemen, by the way.
Oh, oof.
Doesn't mean it's bad. I just don't like that kind of shit.
Do you like Dumb and Dumber?
Yep.
Interesting.
The thing with that, though, is they've been making edits like that for a very long time.
Yeah.
Where they mix together video games and movies, or other movies and other movies, or things like that. So it's like, once you've seen one of them, you've seen all of them. If you showed me this when I was a junior in high school, I probably really would have enjoyed it. But now that I've seen so many of it, it's like, yeah.
I know, that was like another funny point that I had about it. It was like, this was such like a holy grail, holy shit, pants shitting moment. And then I look on the dude's channel.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't that. I mean, it was cool, but it was not like, holy shit, this is amazing.
It was probably just because of how fucking, like, I don't know. I mean, it was right before I went to bed I saw it, so I don't know if there was a little bit of gayness going on.
I mean, you were pretty excited about it right now.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I still love it, But it was, like, to the point to where I would, they would comment on me, shit, I mean. Yeah, no, I'll stay behind it still. Yeah, fuck it. I was going to try and defend myself, but no, fuck it. It's a good video.
There you go, Bert.
Yeah. So, the point is that there's a bunch of fucking videos like this. But with the different...
that's why I said they've been doing that since I was in high school.
Yeah, I saw there was other ones with Jim Carrey movies. Like, they had one that was Bruce Almighty and Cyberpunk. That one was silly.
Yeah, I think I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Or Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura.
Where he catches like a bullet.
Too. Yeah.
In his teeth.
Yeah. That one's silly. Yeah, so all that's fun. I don't remember what the point of this was, but it's silly. I mean, man, I'd love to get to the point. That's like just kind of the creativity where it's really, I mean, I was trying to think, like, I break these things down in my head, right? How would I go about making something like this? You watch the movie and then be like, oh, you put the timestamp down and say, this is when a silly moment he does this thingy, and then you try and find it again. Like, that seems like
the thing is you would have to have a pretty good understanding of both of them, I think. I mean, I'm sure it gets to the point to where if you I think a project like this starts when you have a big passion for both of them. So like, if I wanted to do Elvis and the Terminator 2 Judgment Day, like, I could probably do something like that, or I could have, maybe not anymore. Now it'd be Elvis in the Elvis movie, but yeah. And then I'm sure once you get an eye for it, you can just start pumping these things out like it's nothing.
Yeah, because it's kind of like, I mean, not really in line, but I guess the closest thing I've done to it would be like the fucking Trevor clip.
Yeah, to an extent. You didn't really merge two things together,
right?
Though, like that. But I think all you would have to do is, if you can do the green screen effect where you like take the character out of its original scene, you can pretty much put that anywhere, because you're just layering the videos on top of each other. Yeah,
you just gotta find the good places where they go together.
You just gotta do it. So like, it's like you said at the suitcase where he said coming through, like, the editing looked good there. Because like, the guys moved away at the exact same time he was running through and slid down to grab the suitcase. Like, that, the editing of it was good. So like, watching it from that perspective was interesting, but comedic, I'm not a big fan of comedies, so Daddy just don't smile that much these days.
Right. Yeah.
One thing that did bring me a lot of smiles, though, is games that I used to play when I was a kid.
Oh.
And I thought about this the other day, so I went through it in our recording notes, but I remember when I was a young boy, so about 4 days ago.
Right.
I remember I went to this church on like Halloween, and they had this big event going on where there was candy, people were in costumes, there was games going on, and probably people could draw on your face, a bunch of cahoots going on. Just real simple days, when I was just a patty. And
back in the day.
I remember there was this game, and I feel like animal rights activists would be very against this game, but there was like these two lanes, like racing lanes, and they were straight, kind of like race, like a Michael Phelps swimming pool lane, where it's just like a straight line in a pool.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them side by side, and they were probably a couple of inches deep, maybe, and I don't know, 4 inches or so. Hang on, let me stretch her out. Yeah, about 8.5 inches deep or so. And in each lane was a fish. And then what you did is you put a straw in your mouth and like you blew bubbles, and the fish, you were supposed to like guide it to the other side. And the first fish to pass the finish line would win. That person would win, and they'd get a little prize. So you get the premise of the game. It's pretty simple.
I got it, yeah.
Yeah, literally. It's just you're blowing fucking bubbles at this fish. A real fish, too, by the way. It's not a fake fish. These are living, breathing fish. I don't remember what fish they were, but they were like fucking goldfish in there. These fuckers were alive.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like this would probably get a lot of hate if you posted a video of it on TikTok. Like, oh, you guys are being so mean to those fishes and all of that.
What the hell?
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, I remember I walked up and I was going to play that game. And I remember I looked over to see who my competition was, and it was some chick that was dressed up like a cop. And I said, nope, I'm good.
I'm going to get my ass beat.
I might have been like 8, dude. So this was just me being shy at that point. It wasn't even like any logic behind it. I was like, nope. I remember some lady that was dressed up as a cop. Probably was a real cop to come shut these fuckers down.
TBH.
Yeah. Fuck. Seriously, it's like, you guys, you can't do this. But I was thinking when I was driving by the church, probably the smartest strategy is just fucking suck the fish up and then just spit it on the other side.
Fuck.
Like, you just, not like suck it into the straw, but like suck it to where it's stuck on the end of it. Like you're just sucking in and then just walk over and spit the whore on the other side. Be like, now give me my piece of candy, bitch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's definitely some creative ways you could beat that one.
Yeah, seriously. I feel like the straws were like the real skinny, like black or red ones that you get like at a bar or a coffee place or something. I don't think it was like a McDonald's straw.
Yeah.
Or those, what are those drinks called with the berries in them?
Oh, the bobas or whatever.
Bobas, yeah. Where you could literally just swallow the fish.
Suck that bitch up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, seriously. So, yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, imagine there's a strawberry and you go up to it with a straw and you suck up the strawberry and set it down. Like, that is the strategy Daddy would have had nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those kind of events, though, used to be so lit. Like, not just at churches, but, like, my school would have them, too, and things like that. Did I talk about how I sold all my Pokemon cards on the podcast?
Shit. I don't think you did.
Well, I'll say it again. So, anywho, when I was in 5th and 6th grade, my school would do like this little sale every year to teach kids about the economy and things like that. So you would have to make your own or bring your own product in, and then you would sell it in the school gym for fake money. And it was basically a way of showing people, like, how much product you need and how much you need to sell it for to make a profit and all of that stuff. So it was real simple things. People would make cupcakes, or they would bring in random other foods or treats or things like that. But also you could make like homemade things as well, like clay action figures. I don't know. I'm literally pulling shit out of my ass. But I remember I decided to sell my Pokemon cards for fucking duck bucks, is what they were called.
Okay.
I fucking made a mistake.
That's like one of those stories you hear, like the little brother does that, and then the big brother catches wind that you sold them for fake money.
Yeah, you know how much real money those things are probably worth right now?
Oh, I'm sure plenty.
I'm sure they're worth more than a goddamn duck buck.
Yeah.
Pisses me off, bro. Like, fuck. I remember this one kid, this fucking big anime nerd, comes up and he's like, all right, I'm buying your stock, all of it, every one of them. And I'm like, well, I'm going to have to tell you to fuck off, dude, because we just started and I kind of want to keep doing this. Don't want to sell out my product 5 minutes in and sit there with my finger in my ass.
Mm-hmm.
So, he effed off. And then I remember I had this big auction go off for, I think the Pokemon's name was Spoink.
Okay.
Let's see. Spoink.
Let's see if this
Pokemon
exists.
Yeah, look up Spoink. Look at this cute little bastard.
I think I know what this one is.
Bert's going to show a picture for you guys and gals. There's Spoink, that cute little bastard.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
a pig like with a fucking ball on top of his head.
Mm-hmm.
And I sold that little bastard for $100.
Damn.
I had like a little auction where it was like 50, 60, and I knew right when someone was going to say 100, I was going to say sold.
Mm-hmm.
So right when someone said 100, I said sold. Probably could have got it like $3,000 out of them, but I
Right.
stopped at 100.
These motherfuckers knew.
Yeah. Yep. So old Spoink netted me. I probably got like a C in that class anyway, so.
Fuck, man.
But yeah, I sold a bunch of my Pokemon cards through this little fake economy in elementary school.
That's crazy. I feel like I remember
think I was
doing
like-
stuff like that, but
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I ain't gay no more. I'm going to sell these Pokemon cards.
I ain't gay
Yeah.
no more.
I ain't gay, cuh.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't sell your cards for duck bucks, ladies and
Please,
gentlemen.
no.
Wouldn't recommend
Motherfuckers,
it.
go away.
Fuck. Yeah, so I don't even know why my mom let me do that. Like, what the hell? Like, how
Yeah.
much money she probably spent on them for me to have those cards or money I spent on it. Ma, why didn't you beat the hell out of me like you did any other time I did something stupid?
What the hell? The one time.
Come on.
Oh, you
Yeah,
should've,
fuck.
yeah.
No, I wouldn't say it was the one time
Oh,
I
shit.
deserved it, but definitely deserved one there.
Yeah.
If I could go back and put a finger in my butt, then I'd be like, stop.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Not in a naughty way, but like to punish my
Oh, like a-
younger self.
Dummy.
I
Just like the
would've learned-
bulldog
I
or
would've
whatever,
known.
Or the pit bull.
I would have been like, oh, that's older burger putting a finger in my ass telling me no.
Quit. Yeah.
Quit. Don't.
No more.
That's what it is. It's don't. That's what it is.
Exactly.
Can you imagine that? Let's see. Should I sell these? Lifts up a cheek to feel a poke.
Oh.
Nope. Okay, we're good. Oh, there it is.
Nope, put him down, Bert. All right.
Put them down. Okay, my
Will
bad.
do. I think my only comparable thing of like taking something to school and getting shit on was like I think I brought a fucking. My parents never wanted me to bring anything to school because I would lose it because I was a little fucking retard and still am. And they're like, yeah, no, Bert, don't bring your fucking DS or your Game Boy to school. And I think the first fucking day I
Bert,
brought
don't
it to
bring a
school.
fucking buck knife to school, whatever you do.
I think I told you about the fucking knife situation too, didn't I? Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah, you went to stab somebody and then realized.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, you told on somebody, didn't you?
Yeah, I told my mom.
fucking
some kid
snitched
had a
on your
cool
home.
knife. Yep. And then later on, I don't think I said this part, but later on, that same kid invited me to his house with a bunch of other guys, and I think I was supposed to be like a bully target kind of thing. I don't know. It was very weird. Looking at
He
it,
was going to
hindsight.
fucking pry on you, Bert.
Yeah. They made me watch like it was The Sixth Sense. And that movie
Yeah.
like fucked me up big time. Yeah. For a very, very long time. Like Baby
Yeah,
Bert.
that movie is so freaking like PG compared to what me and you have watched
I
together
know,
now, dude.
dude.
It's insane. The movie Signs with Mel Gibson and Joaquin Phoenix scared the piss out of me more than anything has ever scared me when I was a kid. And I watched it like last year and I'm like, this movie fucking blows.
That's awesome. Yeah. It's been so long. I haven't seen a spooker in a minute.
Well, you could watch The Big Shave with me.
Fuck off. Whenever you send that to me, I get so fucking
I've
pissed.
watched that a couple times now.
Ah, that's so fucking gross.
That might be my booby time movie if I ever go on a podcast and they ask me. Watch The Big Shave on HBO.
Yeah.
Big Shave,
fucking
guys, is just a
miserable.
6-minute movie. Like, it is a 6-minute movie on HBO of this guy just shaving his face until he dies.
Yeah, I hate it. Oh god.
He just starts out normally, puts shaving cream on, starts shaving, then he puts shaving cream back on. I'm like, oh, I've never done that before. I guess that would be not too bad of an idea. And
it's
then he
making
did
my
it a
skin
third
crawl already.
time, and I'm like, oh shit, okay, I see what's going on.
Yeah. No fucking thank you. That's like, I don't know. I think we even talked about it. Like, what the fuck the difference between that and Saw is, but like, God, I hate it. I fucking hate it.
Well, honestly, the big issue might be is with Saw. You're sitting in my recliner. I'm sitting next to you. We've been planning on this for a long time. You're driving over. We're going to watch some pretty gory shit. You sit down and we start watching it. With this video, you're studying for homework. You get a notification from Burger. You open up the message and see a guy shaving himself to death.
Yeah. He's fucking flaying his fucking skin. I'm like, okay,
yeah.
This is cool.
You're like, why is he? Oh, all right, I'm done.
Okay, I'm all set.
Yeah. He's not even in any pain either. Like, he's just bleeding a lot. Like, that's all it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
oh, God.
I'm just glad I don't get hard over it.
True, then there'd be an issue. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad I kind of cringe to it, like physically recoil in my seat when I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Am I crazy? Fuck, let's watch The Big Shave. Nope, I'm good.
Nope, I'm actually perfect. I mean, yeah. I'm better than good, actually. Yup.
Yeah, no, could be a lot worse. Speaking of bad, you said you got another clip in here you wanted to talk about before we do our draft.
Yeah, dude.
Nope, not going down this road. So anyways, we are at the point in the episode, ladies and gentlemen, where we do the BnB draft. Well, yeah, no, don't do that one. We're going to get sued. I started going down that road, and I'm like, nope. Don't want that fucking mouse behind us, dude. Anyways, most recent episodes, Bert and I have been doing this draft to where each of us take turns drafting people or whatever it may be. It's not even just people. And we try to figure out who would win in this drafting situation. So it'll make a little bit more sense when Bert gives us the scenario for this week. And as always, you guys let us know who you think wins. Bert, give us the criteria.
All right, for this week's BnB draft, we got to make a group of 4 bodyguards. They have to be rostered NFL players. So we're going to have 2 offensive players, 2 defensive players, 1 lineman, and 1 position for each thing. For our NFL players, it's gonna...
Oh my gosh.
How did you even say this?
Wow. Don't worry, I'm typing you the script. You were supposed to have this ready to go before we got here.
What do you mean? The name of this?
What do you mean? What do you mean? You're literally just sitting running in circles right now, not knowing what to say and how to word it. And I'm like, hey, you were supposed to have this prepared. And you're like, what do you mean? So we don't have to do this fucking shit. So I don't just have to sit here staring at my wall while you're fumbling over your fucking words because you don't know how to say it.
Okay, I think I got it. So for this BnB draft, we're going to be making a group of 4 bodyguards, and they have to be rostered NFL players. 2 from the offensive side, 2 from the defensive side, 1 lineman, and 1 positional player. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Yep, and we did the coin flip, and Burger here, finally, I've been telling him, if you want to win, just choose tails every time. That's what I do. It's a W. And finally, he chose tails this time, and he got it, so...
All right, yeah, so that was incorrect. I've chosen tails every time, and it finally fucking went my way, so thank you for
this is the first time I knew, so then you had the thing.
So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how much Bert's going to keep in, but it took him a fucking minute to say that entire criteria for you guys, so it's not that hard. We got bodyguards. They have to be NFL rostered players. Yeah. 2 of them have to be on the offensive side. 2 of them have to be on the defensive side. And it has to be 1 lineman and 1 positional player. That's it. Who do you think is more protected? Who do you think is more safe?
Who's going to survive
Your cousin Bert
or Burger?
Yeah, if they fucking tried to assassinate us, who would survive better? Who would more likely survive. I have the 1-1, the first overall pick in this draft, and it's kind of obvious where I'm going with this. It's the man that we all know and love, Mr. Strongman himself. His workout videos fucking scare us, let alone just watching him play football. Aaron Donald, come on over to Burger side of the field and make sure nobody comes and hurts me, man. I know. Why didn't we go offensive linemen? They're good at protecting quarterbacks. Well, I don't really want an offensive lineman to block a bullet the same way he blocks a defensive end. So we're going to take some muscular guys first. Aaron Donald, one of the strongest guys in the NFL. So don't worry. An old lineman is coming, but my first pick's going to be Aaron Donald. So that means my defensive lineman is selected. Who do you got for year one, Bert?
Alrighty. So, dude, man, this is exciting. I've been fucking dreaming of this back-to-back pick for so long. Holy
it's pretty nice.
Shit. Fuck. This is tricky because it's almost like drafting for our...
Why is it tricky? Because you knew Aaron Donald was going to be gone. No. So why didn't you already have your 1-1?
No, I know what I want.
Or your 1-2.
Right, but it's more like, do I choose what I want or do I choose what's going to be a hot commodity? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Where it's like I could choose turtles.
You're still questioning it up to this point?
For like, my favorite animal, or, for like this best animal, I'd be like, yeah, turtles. But then it's like, there's most dangerous thing. I could be like fucking dinosaur or some shit, I don't know. It's just like,
what the fuck?
Like, what's a burger going to choose next time? Like, do I snag something from him,
Why would you choose turtles?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I don't fucking know.
That's not the criteria. Yeah, it's not about what you like.
I need to make a pick with my head and not with my heart.
So, with my dick, yeah.
Well, that too. Oh, well, you can't get another D-line. Fuck, so I can pick one of them whenever the hell I want.
Mm-hmm.
That makes that a bit better. Okay, so I'm going to choose my off... I'm going to choose my O-line.
Just say their name first and then...
Man, I got to
then say the position.
Oh, my God.
Who's your first pick, Honky?
I got to do it. I'm going to do Derrick Henry.
Yeah, no fucking surprise to anybody, dude. What the hell?
See,
such a shitty pick.
I wasn't going to choose it. You see what I'm saying? I just went with my heart anyways.
Yeah, bullshit. Now I'm going to do your stupid freaking Tails thing. Well, this is at the time where I knew about it, but because I knew about it. No, fucking queer. Okay.
My
Derrick Henry.
Shit.
Yep.
Shoo.
Freaking power back.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't say it was my turn. I said, okay, Derrick Henry.
Yeah, what the hell? Back off. Hey, I know.
Yeah, back off. Stop talking. You're not picking yet.
I know. You've done fucking 3 of these back to back anyway, so. Man, see, now it's like I'm just going to pick somebody else and it's just going to be dumb. Oh, I got to do this one.
Yes. I agree.
Jason Kelce.
See, that's just a meme pick. Like, he's not like the strongest freaking guy.
Well, I don't know any other big
that you could pick.
So.
Yeah.
I have a list of 5 here, but
were both of these like heart picks, winky picks, like Peter picks? Because both of these guys scream Bert. Your keeper and then the guy from the podcast that you've listened to 15 minutes of.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Well, for my pick,
I just figured he was the best O-lineman. I don't fucking know. I'm dumb.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
I'll second that. So I am going to go ahead and take DK Metcalf. He is going to be my positional player on the offensive side. He's going to keep me safe. You guys have seen that jack picture of DK Metcalf. We're just going with the strong boys here. I don't really think... you probably could go along the lines of, this guy was a bodyguard in college to help support his fucking family, so therefore he'd be good at protecting me. Yeah. I didn't do my research that hard. I just I'm going for muscle at this point. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to take the actual best offensive lineman in the game. I'm going to take the actual best offensive lineman, and that is Mr. Silverback himself, Trent Williams.
That was your second, right? Or your third pick?
That was my third
second for the round, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need a little bit of clarification before I jump back in this.
Please do.
For clarification, linebacker would be considered one of the positionals, right?
I wasn't too sure. Positional players are, I feel like I've only heard that on the offensive side, like your receivers and running backs and things like that. But for this case, we'll say yes, linebackers count as a positional player. I think we'd be fine. I don't think too many people would come at you too hard with that.
Yeah, okay.
But like a D line and a D end, I could see people saying a D end is basically a D lineman.
Yeah. Like I have them underneath D line right now.
Yeah, yep. So I would say that's okay, and I think you'll be fine if you say linebacker.
Okay. My defensive position player is going to be Bobby Wagner.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mr. Wagner himself.
He's a big old boy.
Yeah. He's also old as shit.
Darn.
Yeah. Interesting, but I think Trent Williams is too, so.
Perfect. Cancel each other out, kind of. Now, this one here, for my edge rusher /D end /D line player, there's a lot of good ones.
Mm-hmm.
These are definitely the fucking tanks in the NFL.
Yeah.
Oh,
big boys.
Fuck. Man, you already got Aaron Donald. I mean, how do you not take Myles Garrett?
Not bad.
Yeah. Got to do Myles Garrett, number 4.
Nice. Not bad. He's a big boy.
My backup was going to be Daniel Hunter.
Yeah.
Just 'cause.
Yeah. I can tell you right now, me and you Googled the exact same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Cool. You were saying players I know you don't know fucking exist.
I know these guys.
Daniel Hunter?
Yes, he's the motherfucker. I see this cocksucker in the fucking Vikings all the time in Madden.
You do not. You want to know how I know you're lying? Because you never play as the actual fucking Vikings. He's one of the top
3. He's been in the top 3 for the last 6 fucking years. Every single year since I've been playing Madden, Daniel Hunter has been on the top fucking 3 highest overall players for the Vikings.
Bert, that doesn't mean you would choose him, though, out of all of the other big boys out there.
I know his name.
You know who Joey Bosa is, too. You didn't say him.
I have Nick Bosa.
Yeah, it's Nick Bosa. You didn't say him.
There's Nick Bosa, Joey Bosa, J.J. Watt, and T.J. Watt. Fucking hell.
J.J. Watt's retired.
Yeah. I just mean, all the fucking, all the brovas out there.
Okay, so anyways, he's going with Myles Garrett. Not a bad pick. And then for me, for my final pick, I'm going to be a little bit surprising here. For my defensive positional player, I'm going with Jalen Ramsey. This guy talks a lot of shit. And I need that to protect me. Not just the meat and the muscle, but I need him to fucking scare people. I need him to make sure that they made a fucking bad decision in trying to attack your daddy. If he talks as much shit to AJ Green, who's a pretty cool, calm, and collective individual, to where AJ Green chokeslams the dude into the ground, imagine what he's going to do to a guy that pulls a gun at us and the gun's not there anymore. The amount of shit that dude's going to talk to him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, not only is that guy going to get hurt by the best offensive and best defensive lineman in the game, but he's going to get his feelings hurt too.
Yeah.
Jalen Ramsey once started reciting random numbers at a high school football game one time, and then one guy realized the numbers weren't so random. It was actually the guy's girlfriend's phone number.
Okay.
Yeah. Jalen Ramsey don't fuck around with that mental game, dude.
That's fucking dirty.
So he's jacked. He was the best corner in the NFL. Now he's one of the best, probably. Mm-hmm. So I'll take that, man. So for my draft from 1 to 4, I got Aaron Donald, DK Metcalf, Trent Williams, and Jalen Ramsey.
Dirty. For me, I have 1 to 4, Derrick Henry, Jason Kelsey, Bobby Wagner, and Myles Garrett. I think that's right.
All right. So if those guys were our bodyguards, who do you think is going to survive longer? Who's going to protect your cousin longer? Is it going to be Burger's bodyguards or Bert's bodyguards? Make sure you guys let us know in the comments, in the poll, in the Discord, in the fan mail, on Bert's window.
Okay. Yep, anywhere it's convenient for you. That's fine.
Yeah, let us know.
Yep.
So, you guys should be happy with that because Bert's original idea was for normal people to protect you.
Yeah.
No superheroes because superheroes are gay.
I thought I was thinking like TV show or movie characters or something.
Your first one was villains.
Well, that was my second
movies
one.
And TV shows. And I'm like, villains? Kind of cringe.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm okay with doing basic ones, but this is like that was your second attempt at coming up with a draft, and you automatically defaulted to one of the most basic fucking ones that someone could do. And I'm like, Bert, I need you to try a little bit harder here.
I don't know. I mean, I still like the fucking normal people thing. I was thinking James Bond, you know, fucking John Wick, you know, you know, fucking shit.
Yeah,
like that,
again, that's like the government agents one that I was telling you about. Normal people is stupid.
That's not. That's what I meant. I thought that I said something about. At least when I was thinking about what it was, I was thinking.
Yeah, I was like, my dad.
TV show or movies for normal people.
My grandpa when he fought in the war. I mean, the janitor from my school, he was jacked.
Mm-hmm.
Normal people, huh?
I just said like not superheroes, didn't I? I don't remember what it was.
No, you said normal people. You didn't want to do superheroes again, and you could not think of anything. And then off the top of my head, while I was intoxicated at a wedding, I fucking gave you like 6 ideas, and that's where you got the NFL ideas from.
Yeah.
I was like, Bert, say fucking violinist that could protect us. I don't care.
No, I was trying to find not the bodyguard shit. I was trying to think of something else.
No, the bodyguard shit was fine. It was the fucking roster that was gay.
What about the roster with my updated thing that I just said? How would I have said that? I didn't know. I already said like normal people, like fucking like a James Bond, like or something like that.
Yeah, I just said you could say like government agents from movies and TV shows. So you could have Hank from Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad as one of your bodyguards, or John Wick as one of your bodyguards.
See, but then I feel like if you go too far down, then it's like if you make it too specific, then you're cutting too much good shit out. I don't know.
Well, who else did you want besides
it's just government officials? Sounds
James
gay,
Bond?
But...
That's literally what other drafts have said.
Oh.
That's where I got that idea from.
Yeah, other drafts
was seeing other people do it. Other drafts are gay. You literally said normal people and then included John Wick and James Bond.
Yeah, I know.
They're not so normal. They're non-superheroes. Yes, Bert, I do agree. But fucking Batman is not necessarily a superhero either. He doesn't have any superpowers.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess he'd be considered normal.
Yeah. Bad list. L take. New list. W take.
Yeah. As I said halfway through it, it's kind of a W, and I chose it, and it's basically just like your fucking strong suit, so.
Mm-hmm.
Basically signed up to get an L, but, you know.
Oh, for this one, you mean?
Yeah, like that was a bit retarded, but it was fun nonetheless.
No, it was fun. We just chose the strongest guys and a big shit talker.
Mm-hmm. It was hard trying to find fucking lists that were, like, modern. It was a bunch of fucking old shit. It was.
That's why I knew you were fucking researching it, and you just didn't come up with these names off the top of your head because I saw Daniel Hunter everywhere. I saw Bobby Wagner everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm like, Bert did not just make up these fucking names.
I didn't
he literally looked at the same. So then why did you fucking argue? Like, oh, I seen him on the Vikings, and I know his name fucking queer.
I'm just saying it's not an insane fucking stretch. Like, I saw him, and I also knew he was.
I agree. It's not an insane stretch, but I know you, and I know you did the same fucking thing that I did.
Oh, yeah. I would say, if anything, it was a Venn diagram. See, because I have fucking, I have, a bunch of honkies on here.
The only other honorable mentions that I have that weren't listed was Saquon.
Austin Eckler is also fucking retarded jacked.
He's a little tiny dude. I wouldn't choose him.
Oh, is he tiny that way?
Yeah, he's short.
Downstairs, you know. Yeah, that's tough.
Well, I haven't seen his Peter, but
oh, damn. I haven't seen.
Yeah, he's 5'10".
But yeah.
He's 5'10". Derrick Henry 6'3".
Okay, I was gonna choose DK as well. I had DK on my list. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah,
like,
I was surprised you
or...
chose fucking Jason Kelsey. I love Jason Kelsey. Don't get me wrong, but
I didn't know. I have all the fucking hockeys from what's it called? A, from the list, and B, from all like the fucking 90 overalls from Madden. Jason Kelsey, Trent Williams, Zach Martin, and Joel Bitonio. Like, what the fuck? This is just gay. So I'm just like, of that list, I'm like, Jason Kelsey. If I didn't take it, you wouldn't have taken it.
Nope.
No.
Didn't have him on my list. It had Trent Williams. Honestly, Trent Williams was the only freaking offensive lineman I wrote down, so good thing you didn't take him.
That would have been awkward.
Yeah, I would have had to done some research there.
Darn.
I might have... No, I still think I would have chose like Quentin Nelson or something.
Yeah.
All right, you had one last note. Touch on it real quick, and then we'll start wrapping it up.
Holy long episode. I'm cutting so much shit out of this.
Yeah, well, you were being gay.
Why do we gotta hit the last note?
All right, done fighting boss. Bumble is fucking gay. I'm going to start banging guys. This woman hunting is gay. 0 likes by a normal person with all their teeth. I'm good. Thanks. I'm officially into guys now. Bye later. Gay now. Oh my gosh.
I was broken.
Honestly, thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Burton Burger podcast, guys. We're just trying to bring a little bit of the family element to the podcast world. And don't you dare forget, you beautiful people, it's just comedy. Calm the fuck down.
Chill.
Please chill. Other than that, we will see all of you lovely people in the next episode 181. We had some great words of wisdom by our cousin Bert here. We're gonna
not 181, but yeah.
No, 181's gonna be the next one that we're in.
Oh,
like
my
said,
bad.
See you in. Yep, that's what I said. So Bert's still flabbergasted by his tea getting spilled here. So we're just gonna end you on that. I don't think there's any explanation that needs to be said there.
You know all you need.
You know all you need.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys and gals. We'll see you all in the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, I haven't seen his Peter, but
oh, damn.
Yeah, he's 5'10".
I haven't seen a man's pecker or nothing. But